2027 Suzuki Hexionx Review, Space and Features. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a detailed look at the 2027 Suzuki Hexionx, focusing on its overall design, expected space, comfort, technology, practicality, and the features that could make this vehicle interesting for families and everyday drivers. Before we begin, remember that specifications can vary by market, trim, and final production version, so this review is best understood as an overview of the Hexionx concept and the features shown or expected for this model. The first thing that stands out about the 2027 Suzuki Hexionx is its modern appearance. The design gives the vehicle a confident road presence while keeping the styling practical rather than excessively complicated. The front section looks bold, with a wide visual stance, modern lighting elements, and a grille treatment that gives the vehicle a recognizable identity. The smooth body lines help create a contemporary profile, while the overall shape suggests a vehicle designed to balance family usability with a more premium appearance. Moving around to the side, the Hexionx presents a practical body shape with generous glass areas and a comfortable cabin layout. The proportions appear suitable for people who want useful interior space without driving an unnecessarily large vehicle. The wheel design adds to the modern character, while the body surfaces are clean and simple. At the rear, the styling continues with modern lighting, a practical tailgate area, and a design that should make loading everyday luggage reasonably convenient. Inside the cabin, space is one of the most important areas to discuss. The Hexionx is presented as a vehicle intended to provide useful room for passengers and their belongings. Front seat occupants should have enough space to settle comfortably, while the rear area is designed with everyday family travel in mind. Legroom, headroom, and shoulder room will ultimately depend on the final dimensions and seating configuration, but the overall cabin design suggests an emphasis on practicality. For families, rear seat usability can be just as important as front seat comfort. A well-designed rear bench should provide enough room for passengers during school runs, shopping trips, and longer journeys. Easy access to the rear seats is also valuable, especially when the vehicle is being used regularly. Storage areas around the cabin can make a major difference because small spaces for bottles, phones, bags, and other everyday items help keep the interior organized. Cargo space is another practical consideration. The Hexionx should appeal to drivers who want flexibility for groceries, luggage, backpacks, and other equipment. A useful rear cargo area, combined with folding rear seats, can make the vehicle more versatile. If the production model offers a flat or nearly flat loading surface, that would further improve its usefulness for larger items. Technology is also expected to be an important part of the Hexionx experience. A modern infotainment display could provide access to navigation, audio, smartphone connectivity, and vehicle information. Depending on the final trim, buyers may also see digital instrumentation, steering wheel controls, USB charging, Bluetooth connectivity, and other convenience features. The key point is that technology should remain easy to use rather than becoming distracting. Safety deserves particular attention in any modern vehicle review. Drivers will naturally look for features such as airbags, stability control, braking assistance, parking sensors, cameras, and other driver assistance systems. Exact equipment should always be confirmed from official Suzuki specifications for the relevant market and trim. If advanced assistance features are included, they could make daily driving more comfortable while also supporting the driver in busy traffic and parking situations. Comfort is another area where the Hexionx could make a strong impression. A supportive seating position, useful visibility, sensible controls, and a well-organized dashboard can make everyday driving much easier. Climate control, adjustable seating, convenient storage, and a quiet cabin would also contribute to a more enjoyable experience. For longer trips, rear passenger comfort and cargo flexibility become especially important. When considering performance, it is better not to assume final engine, transmission, fuel economy, or acceleration figures unless Suzuki officially confirms them. What matters from a review perspective is whether the Hexionx can deliver smooth everyday performance, predictable handling, comfortable ride quality, and reasonable efficiency. For many buyers, those qualities are more important than having the most powerful engine in the segment. The expected ownership experience is another reason the Hexionx could attract attention. Suzuki has a strong reputation in many markets for producing practical vehicles, and buyers often value straightforward design, everyday usability, and manageable running costs. However, actual reliability, maintenance costs, warranty coverage, and resale value will depend on the production vehicle, local market, and long-term ownership experience. Overall, the 2027 Suzuki Hexionx looks like an interesting vehicle for viewers who prioritize modern styling, useful cabin space, everyday practicality, and convenient technology. Its strongest potential advantages are its balanced design, family-friendly interior, flexible cargo area, and modern feature package. At the same time, buyers should wait for official specifications before making decisions about performance, dimensions, pricing, or equipment. Another point worth watching is the value proposition. If Suzuki positions the Hexionx competitively, the combination of space, useful features, efficient engineering, and practical dimensions could make it appealing to a wide range of buyers. The final price will naturally influence that judgment, so comparisons with similar vehicles should be made only after official pricing is announced. Until then, this model remains an exciting vehicle to watch, especially for drivers seeking a fresh Suzuki with a modern family-focused character. As more official information becomes available, we can compare its dimensions, equipment, comfort, technology, efficiency, and pricing with competing models and provide a clearer buying recommendation for viewers around the world today. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more new car reviews, walkarounds, comparisons, interior tours, and automotive updates. Turn on notifications so you do not miss the next video. Also, share your thoughts in the comments and tell us what feature you would most like to see on the 2027 Suzuki Hexionx. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.